A new effort by the Republican Party is urging the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, to halt the new emission standards for heavy-duty vehicles. It's pretty important to ask. The EPA's Phase 3 rule would set strict standards for gas emissions beginning with vehicles in model year 2027. And one of the EPA's goals is to have about 25% of the new heavy trucks sold in the U.S. to be zero emissions by 2032. It's not achievable, but it's what they're demanding. The proposed greenhouse gas standards would apply to delivery trucks, transportation trucks, public utility trucks, transit shuttles, school buses, tractors, probably your lawnmower too. So far, over 150 congressional Republicans are pushing back against the EPA, claiming this will only further increase costs for the American families, businesses, rural communities, while fueling more inflation. They say that because it's all true. Joining me to discuss all of this is the co-owner and vice president of JKC Trucking, Mike Kucharski. Mike, nice to see you again.
Steve, thank you for having me on your show again. Good seeing you.
Yeah, let's talk about the practical application here. 18-wheelers, over-the-road tractor-trailer rigs. If you're forced to comply to this sort of thing or create EVs, is that practical? Is it affordable, or would it destroy businesses like yours?
No, so this mandate, number one, is based on brand new technology. And I support green energy, and I believe all truckers support green energy. But it's extremely frustrating because I do not agree with the EPA. These regulations are not practical for 5 reasons. Number one, costs. Costs are skyrocketing. Truckers will not be able to afford these things. 2, we don't have the infrastructure to do this yet. You know what I mean? 3, testing data is being done right now. How will these trucks do in the extreme cold, extreme heat, in the elevations? Number 4 is driving range, or I like to call it range anxiety. These trucks could only go 300 miles. We are a long-haul carrier. How are we going to do these long hauls with 300 miles? That's just not going to happen. And then due to the extreme weight of these EVs, these batteries, I mean, we're going to be forced to take less cargo capacity due to the weight of the batteries. The 2 batteries are going to weigh about 16,000 pounds. It's how's this? It's going to be catastrophic if we move this.
What would that, let me ask you this, is because people talk about this, well, not much at all. 15,000 pounds, you just said, in battery weight. Now, maybe that sits under the trailer, but still 15,000 extra pounds beating on our roads. What is the impact on the infrastructure of this country? Roads, bridges, all of that.
So 2 things are going to happen. We're either going to have to take less capacity because we could only take 80,000 gross pounds on to travel across the highways. So it's either we're going to take less weight to make room for those batteries, or they're going to have to bump up the weight to 96,000 pounds, so we could travel with these batteries. But the weight, they say the weight of the trucks going across the road is what wears the roads down. But I think it's other things. But yeah, it's going to have a huge impact because when the new technology comes out, we should be taking a step forward. I feel going with this technology, we're taking 2 steps back. I mean, last time I checked, they made electric cars 100 years ago. Why have they not made them? Because they're not good.
Because it doesn't work is the short answer. It does not work. It's the reason Ford Motor Company lost $128,000 for every vehicle it sold in the first quarter, to the tune of $1.7 billion in losses. It doesn't work well. People can't drive very far, and they don't want them, quite frankly. And that's why Fisker has gone out of business, and the vehicles they made for $58,000 a piece are now being fire saled at $16,000. And that's the bottom line. Nobody wants these things. But here's the thing. You just said 300 miles. Is your range. That's about 5 hours. It's about 5 hours averaging 60 miles an hour down the road. You can't get anywhere. How are you going to deliver fresh produce if it's not fresh? Because it takes too long.
I agree. It's a joke. So my trucks will travel 500 to 750 miles a day. We should be doing 750 or even more, to be honest, because let's say, Steve, you and I jump in a truck right now and we're going to Los Angeles from Chicago. We're able to get out of the state of Illinois before we shut down, charge our batteries for 12 hours, which is crazy long. I mean, who has this time? And then after those 12 hours, we do another 300 miles. It's going to take us way too long, especially with perishables. To do long haul trucking, it's not doable.
It might look cool. It might look cool to a kid with crayons in first grade and a coloring book, but in the real world, this stuff doesn't work. Mike, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, so truckers need an affordable hybrid truck with the 2 systems of power, just in case one shuts down, we could continue other ones. And truckers need proven technology, because if this technology fails, the entire supply chain will be dead in the water. Failure is not merely inconvenient, it's going to be catastrophic. This is not an option, especially for the food supply chain of America.
There you go. Mike Kucharski, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for your support.
Always appreciate it. I'll go back to the news after a quick message from our sponsor, our good friends, Birch Gold. If you weren't following the news, a massive hit to the U.S. dollar came in June when Saudi Arabia decided not to renew its 50-year petrodollar deal with the U.S. Since 1974, Saudi Arabia has sold all of its oil in U.S. dollars. That was huge to our economic success and global dominance. But now they want options and they don't want the U.S. dollar. So I ask you, if there's less demand for the dollar, what does that do to you? Look, it's reasons like this that Americans turn to Birch Gold in the first place. For more than 20 years, Birch Gold has helped tens of thousands of Americans protect their savings by converting an IRA or 401k into an IRA in physical gold. To learn more, text the word America to 989898. Claim your free information kit on gold. That's America to the number 989898. Birch Gold has earned my trust with their education first approach. There are thousands of happy customers and their countless 5-star reviews. Protect your savings with gold before the dollar goes any further. Text America to 989898.